You photograph terribly, never model.
Who are you?
Dina Fox, assistant manager. Well, I used to be assistant manager. I had to resign my position in order to pursue a sexual relationship with a subordinate. Didn't work out.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Socially Sensitive. We are going to watch Superstore. Yeah, we watched Superstore last week. We watched the Olympics episode, which I guess supposedly actually takes place during the beginning of, or somewhere in the middle of episode one.
Season one. Yeah.
Season one. Because the season finale of season one was Cheyenne having her baby and everyone basically going on strike.
For, about ever Glenn losing his job.
Yeah. And then walking out and Dina pretty much taking over.
Yeah. And the Olympics one, she was still pregnant. Cheyenne was still pregnant. And yeah. Nothing that was even mentioned. So
no.
Yeah,
it was just introduced, I guess, as a promotional.
Yeah.
It was basically a 1 hour infomercial for the Olympics to promote it on NBC.
Yeah.
But so now we should be back. This is the first episode of season 2. So this should be how the strike is turning out.
Well, it's technically the second episode, but it's really the first one. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called Strike.
So
I guess it's about them being on strike, is what I'm gonna guess.
Yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and jump into that.
I'm having this baby here.
Cheyenne, this is unacceptable. You're suspended with pay.
With
What you
pay.
did back there was awesome.
They let me go.
They fired Glenn.
But rest assured, Cloud9.
Oh yeah,
We'll
he
be
had
fine
Jonah
without
had
you.
said he kept talking about bringing up union stuff, not
and
really
have a
meaning
heavenly day.
he was wanting union, but
yeah.
and so they kept. So yeah, okay, that's why. Yeah, she was like, "Let's do a walkout."
Yeah. Yeah, because when they got on the phone with corporate, they were freaking out.
Yeah.
Anytime you mention the word union, big corporations panic.
Yeah.
So they send in a union buster.
Yeah, which wasn't very
No. Try and bribe everybody with donut holes.
Yeah. Only one though.
Yeah. Yeah, Dina's happy.
Yeah, because she's in control now.
Yeah, she's a fart noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing is, now what do we do?
Yeah, exactly. Now you're not gonna get paid. Now you're gonna.
Yeah, because at least when they go on strike, when they're a union job, that usually is some sort of negotiations they're working on. This is basically everyone just walked off their job and
Yeah. Now what?
yeah. Now most companies can't. Well, they can't afford or logistically just can't operate when
With
that many people leave.
Right. So they just have to shut down at least for a few days to be able to train people and get new people hired, I would think. But anyway.
If 1 or 2 people walk out, they can live with that.
Yeah.
Because everybody's replaceable. No matter how important you feel at your corporation, you're replaceable. They'll open tomorrow whether you're there or not.
Yeah.
So do we just go home now? Okay, I never meant to get involved in a strike. I just got caught up in the drama.
This is not a strike.
Yeah, it is. What would you call it?
Demonstration? Expression of discontent?
Uh-oh.
Dennis, did I put you on go backs or did I tell you to stand around crying about your dead
I guess everybody didn't leave.
I guess not.
dog all day? Get in the game. We're understaffed.
Hi, I'm Jeff Sutton. I'm the district manager.
Can I see some ID?
Sure.
Just a second. You photograph terribly, never model.
Who are you?
Dina Fox, assistant manager. Well, I used to be assistant manager. I had to resign my position in order to pursue a sexual relationship with a subordinate. Didn't work out, not really your business. Anyway, I've gone ahead and taken my old job back.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let corporate know about that.
I get it. You want me to work for it? Show you I got what it takes. And for the record, your body would photograph great. It's It's just your face that's bad. Jump on register 1, Jeff.
Oh, hi.
District Manager Jeff Sutton wants a meeting.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk.
Yes. Knew I could get you.
Why not try to get more than Glenn's job back, right? I mean, we're already on strike.
We're not on strike.
We're already on expression of discontentedness. Why not ask for things like better health insurance?
And we don't get paid for overtime, even when we work overtime.
There you go, Sandra.
I want Cloud 9 to be closer to my house. Guys,
Yeah, let's move the store.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So they don't get paid for working overtime when they work overtime?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I would think that they do. But...
We go in there asking for everything. We're gonna get nothing.
All I do is win, we never up.
They can put on the suits.
I don't know.
And they stay there.
Yeah.
They stay there. And if you
Hopefully they put their Cloud 9 uniform back on the mannequin.
Oh, yeah.
go in.
I'm not making fun of you. It's just so pink.
It's all they had in my size. And will you please take off that stupid fedora?
It completes the look.
You look like Carmen Sandiego.
We
Where
do not
in the world is...
negotiate with terrorists.
Who's the terrorist in this scenario, Dina?
That suit you're wearing.
No one.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just doing this to intimidate him. Nod your head. That was way too big. Smaller nods. Okay, now giggle like I said something charming.
Okay, Jeff,
He can probably hear you.
what we want is for Glenn to be rehired as store manager.
I would sooner slit my throat and Jeff's throat before I'd let that happen.
Dina? No, I'm authorized to rehire Glenn.
Really? Well, that's great.
Fantastic news, Jeff. Thanks.
Corporate is just asking that you and the rest of the employees sign here.
Excuse me, this is an apology letter. Are you asking us to apologize for walking out?
I know it's annoying, but you're gonna have to give corporate a little something. You guys walked out with no planning. You have no experience. I can see the tag on your sleeve. My point is, you're just in way over your heads. So, sign the letter. Say thank you. And then don't do anything you're gonna regret.
We're on strike for the first time!
Turning down my job! What an awesome idea!
Glenn, your job is still a priority, and we can get that, and more.
Sandra, you were saying you weren't getting paid for overtime?
I didn't mean to complain.
No, Sandra, you were right to complain. Tomorrow, we're gonna come back with signs.
We're gonna have t-shirts.
T-shirts.
We're gonna have one of those big inflatable rats.
I thought it sounded like
That's
said burn
right.
down
As
the
Dr.
store.
Martin
but
Luther King once said. No is right. We'll see you tomorrow.
For our first day of strike.
someone needs to clean the porta potty.
What porta potty?
Oh.
Oh. Okay, everybody needs to stay out of the garden shed.
I slept here, guarded the store with my life. Don't worry, I don't smell. Took a horse bath in the ladies' room this morning. Just the major stink
A
zones.
horse
you know,
bath.
armpits, posterior
Okay.
vag. That's in the front in case you're a homosexual.
Yeah,
Just tell me what to do. I mean, we've got baseball bats, fire hoses.
Oh
I mean,
my
it's the
gosh.
first time for me, so if you take the lead.
Okay, no. So we just want to end this peacefully. We don't want to trample on anybody's civil rights.
Ooh, but that sounds so good to me.
Not to brag, but I have like 1,500 followers, and then they inevitably retweet, and so it's essentially like community organizing.
I know this looks like Coachella, but if you were waiting for the bands to start playing, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
I'm actually here to support. You know, if anyone's gonna protest a big box store, I'm there.
If I wasn't here, I'd just be at home shooting Hellspawn. I'm sorry, that's a reference to a...
Dead Chaser 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how much better is it than Dead Chaser 3? I mean, now when you shoot people in the head, their brains come out.
Take off your shirt.
Here, let me help you out with that. Thank you. Ooh, almost done with this display.
Nice work.
Please disperse. I have been authorized to
She's breaking out the water hoses.
Yeah,
break this strike, and I will hose you. You've been warned.
No. Rainbow! Why isn't there a setting that hurts people?
Oh, he's a little sunburned.
They want us to look professional. Hey, Dougie?
Huh?
I'm gonna have you wait in your car, okay?
Great idea. Not gonna lay you down.
Thanks, bud.
Okay.
Wonder what that first word was. Couldn't quite read it.
I could guess, but I'm not gonna say it.
I'm Mo Frank reporting live from the Cloud 9 on Ozark Highlands Road, where things are anything
Why does he have a
but
creepy
heavenly.
mask on?
We're here with Amy Dominowski, who is one of the... I'm sorry?
What this is all about is
Making sure the transgender people should not be allowed in the women's bathroom.
No.
I tweeted out to my 1,506 followers, and I should have been more clear, that we're just protesting our thing.
Down with the government! Statehood for Puerto Rico!
no rats.
That's a bear.
I believe that's actually a
Yeah, Mo, I can see that it's a teddy bear.
Oops.
Thank you, Mo.
Know that not all Christians are bigots, okay? Oh, that one is. That's Maggie. She goes to my church.
This is your final warning.
Oh no,
You're
she's
gonna
got a
turn
pressure washer.
on it?
That's my new car!
What are you doing?
Turn it
I'm
off!
trying.
What are you doing then?
Checker.
People are still in there buying stuff like normal.
Because people don't care.
Maybe
Yeah.
we need to go inside and stop them from buying stuff.
How do we do that?
You need to explain.
Yeah, I was going to explain more.
Well, the store's still open. I
Yeah, I
have to let 'em in.
guess.
They don't have to let 'em do that, but
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Attention Cloud 9 shoppers. The spider infestation in produce has been 80% contained.
These. Yes, I'm taking my business to Target. I'm sorry, Dennis. It's just because of the strike.
Treats its employees.
I don't know about yous guys, but this broad's making some good sense, huh?
Great.
Yo, good job in there,
Oh,
Brian. Good job
that was
in
good.
there.
That was really good.
Who are they?
Oh, I know those
New
dudes. That's one of
employees.
Kirkwood.
They're not here to join us. They're here to replace us.
Then why did they high-five us?
It's reflexive.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, everybody, listen up,
We
please.
didn't do a very good job of
Corporate
that.
doesn't want anybody to lose their jobs. They just want things the way they were. We welcome you back. Glenn, that goes for you, too.
Wait. No. Hey, guys, they're not really gonna replace us. What are they gonna do? Find someone who stocks go backs like Mateo or who works the cash register like Elias?
Yes, those are both very easy things to do.
How serious are you about all this sort of trans bathroom stuff?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, is it the only thing you think about, or is it more like one of those?
No, I think it's pretty simple. I mean, you're born a gender. I think it's unnatural to try and change that.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. These make you a woman.
You're not gonna make this easy on me, are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Cloud 9! Boy, I see you, Andre! Sandra, what are you doing? Sandra, no. No. Come
It's
here,
like a
Sandra.
dog.
Sandra,
That's us talking to
come
Tommy.
here. Sandra,
Yeah.
no. Stay. Come here. Sandra.
Sandra, come
stay.
here.
Come back. Come on, girl.
Whoever
come here,
has
Sandra.
the best
Come on.
treats.
No, Sandra, stay. Sandra, come. Bad. Sandra.
Sure it's okay if I go back?
Yep.
Hey, dude, I'm bouncing.
You gonna go out with that girl? Isn't she kind of a bigot?
Okay, dude, I'm the black guy in the wheelchair. I'll decide who the bigots are.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm sorry. Well, that will show her.
I'm just trying to make the world a better place, dude.
Thank you so much for your service.
This is what Martin Luther King would do.
That's a sacrifice. Cool.
It's just that as soon as we put these signs down, it's all over.
You know, just because we go inside doesn't mean it's over. The fight will go on. This was just the first punch.
I guess
hard
they
to
would
work
bring
not
people in
working.
from different stores
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
volunteer. That does make sense. I just hadn't thought about that. But when you have big companies like that, like you said,
Depending
everybody's-
how.
Even Myrtle was like, No, anybody can do that. But yeah.
Yeah, depending how close the stores are, how big the city is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because some of those stores, like in some of the Tri-Cities, there'll be 2 or 3 stores within like a 5 or 10, 15-mile radius.
Well, even around here, they probably they'd maybe have to pay them a little more, but they would get them to at least temporarily, change stores to.
So I guess they would, have to have a quick job fair hiring.
Yeah.
My feet hurt.
Well, we have been on
Who's gonna
strike
clean
for
up
2
this mess?
full days.
One day.
Agree to disagree.
I don't agree. You're wrong.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you think?
I liked that one. I didn't get where that, but I guess he said they weren't going to give up, but they just didn't accomplish anything. I was hoping, I don't know.
The next episode's what's it? Back to Work, episode 3.
I guess we're gonna see as they go back to work what happens.
Yep. Yeah. But that does show how easily replaceable everybody is.
Yeah, especially when you're working for a big company.
Yeah.
When you have a smaller company, maybe not as much because there's certain things that you might not. I guess other people don't know how to do. I mean, they can learn. I'm not saying that, but it might take a little longer, I guess. Right.
But depending on the size of the store, like I don't know what kind of volume that store would do, but say your average Walmart, if you got that many people, and there were, they only showed 1 or 2 people that were still in there, other than Dina.
Clearly they were
few more.
Yeah.
But if, say, 80 or 90% of your workforce walks off, the store's not going to function.
No.
So you're going to lose if it's say a big Walmart. There could be a couple $100,000 in sales lost because people aren't going to just wait.
Yeah. Well, they're going to, because it looked like when Dina was checking them out, there was a long line waiting.
Yeah.
So people would get frustrated about that, especially if I know, like on Black Friday, if I've gone and I've found one thing and it was something small, and if the line was long, I just am like,
it's not worth
I put it down and I'm like, no, it's not worth sitting here this long to save $1 or whatever it was I was saving for the item.
Maybe people would wait the first day. But if it did drag out to 2 days or 3 days,
that's true.
Before they started bringing, but
then they don't have people to stock the shelves.
Right.
The store is like a mess, So
and that's a lot harder when you start pulling that many people. If it appeared they were probably mainly focusing on, checkout and maybe a few salespeople on the floor is the ones that came in, but it didn't look like then. But maybe 20 people came in, which is still a lot of people, but nowhere near enough to run a store. But, oh well, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week to watch episode 3, Back to Work. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.